Hello, and good morning. Good morning. Welcome to New Thought Media Network's Morning Prayers. I am Rev Lisa, and I am a spiritual life coach, and I'm here to share prayer with you. So welcome, and thank you for joining me this morning. Our program goes from 8:15 to 8:30 Mountain Time, AM and PM. So you're welcome to join us for our morning program, which is 15 minutes, and then our evening prayer that goes from 8:15 to 8:30 Mountain Standard. And today is July 14th, 2021. And thank you so much for being here. So what we do in this little short program is that we like to talk about affirmative prayer. And I always like to say we use ancient wisdom and new thought, put them together for a beautiful faith and philosophy. And that is what we go by. When we talk about affirmative prayer, we don't go into old school begging and pleading prayer. We just go right into knowing and recognizing that we are connected to that higher power, that divine source that moves right through us and is connected with us because it is a part of our very breath. So we know that we are connected to that higher source. Therefore, our prayers are heard and answered in divine time. So that is what we like to talk about here. And what I usually like to do is share a little reading and then I'll move right into the prayer. And then we will move into a couple of announcements and send you on your way. So let's see. Good morning. Hello out there. Welcome. Hi, Kathy. So good to see you. Good to see you. And welcome everybody else that's here. Thank you for joining. So wonderful. I have a reading today, and it actually is coming from my Science of Mind magazine. I know many of you get this magazine. This is a really powerful little book. It is a daily guide. We call it a guide for spiritual living. And there's always wonderful, famous people that we get for interviews that come on. This month is David Suzuki, Pulled by a Vision. So we have a lot of wonderful things in here. Daily guide, which I like to do, get up and do that first thing in the morning. And then there's lots of other wonderful articles and all kinds of amazing spiritual principles and ideas and things for you. So what I have for today is, this one is actually for today, and it's called Ideas in the Stream. Cosmic intelligence becomes individualized, and the individual intelligence becomes universalized. And that's by Thomas Troward. And the other one is, we cannot account for the seen without having faith in the unseen. And that's by Ernest Holmes from the Science of Mind textbook. And that's a wonderful one. I love that one. Having faith in the unseen. I think that's such a key. It's such an important thing to remember when we're going about our days and dealing with all the things that we deal with. So this reading goes on to say, spiritual principles, being invisible, are difficult sometimes to articulate. This is why we use metaphors and similes as ways to comprehend that which cannot be fully understood by the rational mind. Spiritual knowing does not always come through a reasoning process. Sometimes we get immediate hits where we know something, but we don't know how. Our relentless searches can enable us to invite the larger mind into our own personal accessibilities, turning the previously possible unknown into a new possible known. And new possible knowns. Known ideas in the stream mean little and in and of themselves, though. So to touch lives, they must become ideas in form. And this is a part of the wonder of our humanity. Plucking ideas from the stream and giving them heartbeats and footprints in our everyday lives. Beautiful. Oh, that's by Reverend Dr. Margaret Stortz. What an amazing person she is. Okay, so our affirmation for today is continuous spiritual expansion is my highest good. I am fearless in my pursuit of love and wisdom. I gather ideas. I use my imagination to allow ideas to work. All right. So that is your reading for today. I thought that was really beautiful. So that's from the Science of Mind magazine. Anyway, so that is a great reading. I like that. Yeah, I think it definitely. I was just praying about that actually recently when I was thinking about what else I was going to do with my Ignite Your Inner Dazzle show. A lot of times I have to sit and pray and just allow that divine stream of consciousness to move through me as I'm planning and preparing for all of the months, every month for my series, whatever's coming up. That's definitely the way that I tune in, is I just ask Spirit what is to guide me and what is the next best thing for me when I'm putting together my show. So it definitely works. I've definitely done it. So it's great to sit and be present and allow those ideas and thoughts to come to you, because they can. We have that accessibility, like the reading was talking about. So wonderful. Okay, so next thing we're moving into is the prayer. So what we like to do here is, you're welcome to send us your prayer requests, prayer@ntmedia.org, and we will pray on whatever it is that you're working on in your life. Know that we are here to support you. You are not alone. So definitely send us your prayer request, prayer@ntmedia.org. So email us those, and we will get to work on your prayers. The entire prayer team works on them all week long, so they are in good hands. All right, so let's move into a prayer. Just center with me now. You're welcome to just settle into a spot, center yourself, we say. That means just bring our focus and attention into this very moment. Close your eyes. A lot of times that helps. Just center yourself and get your body and your mind into an alignment where we can be in this present moment. And just take a deep breath in. And as we breathe in that love and that light. We breathe in the universal, unlimited possibilities. For with the very breath, it is the breath of God breathing us right here, right now. We just know that we are tapped in and tuned in to this higher consciousness. Christ consciousness, as some call it. We just know that we are operating, our body, mind, and soul is connected to this higher power, and we can use it for our good. Knowing and recognizing that there is this divine intelligence, it is permeating the universe. It is omnipotent. It is that omniscience that operates the universe, that created the universe. It is an all-knowing mind. It is an all-knowing presence. It is a divine energy that operates in and through all of us, in and through everything in this universe. So as we are aware that this is the divine creation, excuse me, that made us, we know that we are connected to it. And when we know that we are connected to it, we know that with God, with life, all things are possible. We just know that this is the truth for us right here, right now. As we sit and center ourselves into this space, in this presence of this one mind, we know that we are one with it. We know that we are connected to it. It is our divine birthright to experience and express God in many, many ways, in many forms. As we know that we are connected to this higher power, this source, we know that any situations that might be going on in our lives is being supported and loved and guided through this divine energy. Sometimes we go through really difficult, challenging times, and it's hard to know always what the purpose is, what the plan is behind it. Sometimes that's not for us to know right away. The idea is that we want to tap into and trust and have faith in this higher power, in this higher intelligence that operates in and through our mind, body, and soul. As we step into trust, we can step into relaxing and opening to what this amazing, loving intelligence has to offer us. We just step into that love, step into that light, and let it surround us. Let it embrace us. Love, peace, harmony, wholeness, balance in our body, health in our body. All of our cells are connected to it. That divine wisdom that knows how to operate and how to heal and how to experience and express perfection. We tap into that divine energy, allowing that love and that light to lead us in our day. Coming from that perspective, we can just know that it is unfolding with ease and grace. All the situations that we're dealing with, all the situations going on in the world, we just send love and light and peace out into the world. And that is how we make a difference. As we experience peace in our own heart and our own life, we can then resonate it energetically out into the world, blessing everyone that we come in contact with, knowing that we are all children of God. We are here to express that fullness. So with a deep breath in again, just felt that breath. We know that we are connected to this divine intelligence. And it is operating in and through all of our lives. And we can tap into that divine wisdom and those divine ideas. They do flow through our wisdom. They could flow through our creativity. They flow through our imagination. And we just tap into that wisdom and allow those ideas to come to us. As we heal and bless ourselves, we heal and bless the world. And that's what we're here to do. So with a grateful heart, I can release these words into the universe, knowing that that universal principle, that presence is listening, and it is operating in and through each and every one of us. So we know that this day is blessed, and we are blessed. And together we affirm, and so it is. Amen, amen. Yes, so that is what prayer is all about. We like to do those prayers and keep things rolling. So that is your prayer for today. And certainly don't hesitate to send us your prayer requests, prayer@ntmedia.org. We are here to support you with those things. So we have some wonderful programs coming up today. We have, well, let me find it over here. We have our wonderful Terry Paul Choice. She does Feel the Flow, meaningful music and words. And that comes on today at 10:30 a.m. Mountain Time. And yeah, that is a beautiful program. And hopefully some of you tuned in to Reverend Robert's early meditation, 7 a.m. Always a wonderful thing. He also does an afternoon midweek pick-me-up on Wednesdays. And that is at actually 3 p.m. in the afternoon. So if you need a little pick-me-up around 3, join us for that. And then, of course, I'd like to invite all of you to come back at 1 o'clock if you can, or tune into it later. 1 to 1:30, I do my Igniting Your Inner Dazzle show, a dazzling good spiritual conversation. So this month we are focusing on what is your purpose and how do we tap into what our purpose is in this life. So we'll have some wonderful discussions. And I always have a few tips and some readings, and it's really a great time. So join me this afternoon. Let's see. I think that is about it for our announcements. Yes. Oh, wonderful. Thank you for saying that. Felt like I have my own personal practitioner. You do. We are here for you. I'm here for you. That's the way it works. So thank you. And thank you for the little smiley. I always love hearing and seeing that everybody's out there and making sure that we're touching your life and inspiring you in any way that we can. That's so important. So just last and not least, but we would like to invite you to send your tithes and donations to New Thought Media Network. That is how we thrive and grow, is through your prosperity. Our prosperity is your prosperity. It is a universal oneness that we have going on there. So we invite you to send your tithes and gifts to ntmedia.org. Go to ntmedia.org and then click donate. You can also go above. There's a link up there. You can just click on that and send your gifts and tithes there, because we know that as we give, so shall we receive. So it's just the law of reciprocity we talk about, one of the universal laws of the universe, and that's how it works. It's the law of reciprocity. As we give, we receive. It just flows. It keeps our money flowing both ways. So thank you very much for that. Thank you for joining me this morning. It was so good to see all of you, and I'll look forward to seeing some of you this afternoon at 1 for my Inner Dazzle show. Thank you for joining me this morning, and I'll look forward to seeing you later. Peace and blessings. Mwah. Bye.